2019 has been the year of the upsets that we've seen. Anything can happen, especially we know with these heavyweights.
Boxing,
I think Luis is he's very motivated. From the first fight, he had a lot of success, and then we know Wilder came back, and he has that big bazooka, can end it any time. But I think that Wilder gained a lot of experience from the first fight, with being in there with a very experienced southpaw who has lots and lots of skills. You know, so I'm really, really excited about this rematch. It'll be a great fight.
He's a couple years old. You know, what could he do to actually surpass the first fight, to put on to show up as an even better fighter despite being a few years old?
Well, honestly, I think that he was actually probably surprised at the success that he had in the first fight. You know, and so I think that he'll use that as motivation coming into the second fight to know, because anytime you've been in there with the guys, you know, I know firsthand how rematches go. Anytime you've been in there with a guy, you really kind of know his tendencies and things he do. And everybody knows that Deontay can get you out of there with one shot. But also, what I think a lot of people are failing to realize too is that Deontay has also improved in these fights. You know, from you look back 5, 6, 7 fights ago, you know, he's also added some things in his arsenal. He's kind of been like on-the-job training, but I mean, he's ready to go too. You know, he's got big aspirations of he wants all the belts and be the king of the division. And you know, come November 23rd, Ortiz has something else in mind.
And what are the implications of Leo Santa Cruz, Miguel Flores? Who does Leo? If Leo takes care of business, what's next for him?
Leo's a tremendous fighter. He wants to fight Tank Davis, you know, along with everybody else. So he's a terrific fighter. He's actually one of my favorite fighters. I've been knowing him for a very long time. Terrific young man. Excellent fighter. Sometimes he gets some flack from you guys, but all he does is go in there and do his job. But fighting a guy like Tank Davis, that's a big step up. Step up.
Speaking of Tank Davis, when will we see him in the ring again? Is it soon, December?
Yes, you'll see him before the end of the year. I don't have a heart. No, it won't be far. We all know I made that offer, and that's old news. Don't have the date locked in, but he will be fighting before the end of the year.
Leonard, obviously, just speaking on Leo, he's been on a lot of Floyd undercards. He's been in the business for a very long time. Just want your thoughts, because you did say he has brought up Tank's name. What were your thoughts on the back and forth between him and Gary, given that Gary Russell was also a name that comes up
between Leo and...
Well, the Gary Russell video that he released with Leo's father. I'm not sure if...
I don't speak on other people's business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If it's something to do with my fighter, then I can speak on it. But he's a grown man. He can speak up for himself. You can ask him that question. With those two, they have a long history from back in the amateurs. And, you know, Gary, I guess, wants a big fight.
So, given that Tank Israel fighter, did you see the interview that Gary last week did, and he spoke on Floyd and spoke on Tank?
Well, my only comment on that is that, you know, when it comes to fighters, you know, he's looking for a big fight. Tank Davis is the biggest name that's out there. 26, 30, 35.
Leonard, realistically, how soon can we see Lomachenko and Tank? Realistically,
I don't know. I think that they have definitely headed a collision course. You see it. I mean, he's winning. Tank's definitely going to continue to do it. It's a big fight, but it's a lot of other big fights out there for Tank Davis. Tank Davis is the star in all of those divisions. Everyone wants to fight him. You know, so again, when you have options, you just line them up. They all get in line. He's going to knock them down one by one.
You know, it's like you said, they catch flack a lot of times, probably undeservedly than Leo and Tank. But what do you say to fans who are just disappointed because Leo moves up to 26, no unification, Tank moves up to 55, no unification?
Man, to be honest, I really don't pay that bullshit attention to what really the negativity, because we know what we're doing when it comes to building stars. You know what I'm saying? Tank Davis, again, I'll say it again, he's going to be the biggest star in the entire sport. And we're headed in the right direction, and it's evident by the impact that he's having with being able to bring new fans to the sport. You know, there's no other fighter that's kind of doing, and we're going to do a whole lot of things a little different. We're going to continue to do things outside the box. That's what we're doing. He has the ability to have this younger generation talking about him like he did Mike Tyson when he was young. You know, and that's something different. Tank brings excitement to the sport. So it don't really matter who he fights. They're gonna come, they're gonna buy his fights, because that's what they want, that's what the fans want to see. And he's building a base. Everywhere he goes, he's selling out arenas, and that's what we're gonna continue to do.
So is that the boxing bubble mindset that they don't think people just in that hardcore box, they don't understand that names matter more than unifications?
Yeah, and see, I've been doing this for a very long time, and see what we, as the boxing community, you have to kind of think outside the box. You know, if you continue to think and do the same things, then how are you going to grow the sport and become a bigger star? How do you think Floyd did it?
Right. Leonard, as a successful promoter that you are in this business, would you promote a fight between two YouTubers who have like over 1 million followers?
I don't want to speak on that. I don't have nothing negative to say about them and what they're doing. Nothing. Let them do their thing. Let them do that. I have nothing bad to say about it. Nothing bad to say about it.
Boxrec made a list of the top 25 fighters in boxing history. And do you see who's number one?
Of course.
What do you make? I mean, you've been with Floyd from day one.
Well, I mean, you know, Floyd's in my eyes. Everybody know what I think. He's TBE, and again, that's my opinion, and nobody's gonna ever change my opinion. I was there from day one to see what he put into the sport and the impact that he's had on the sport. Why do you think these guys are making as much money they make now? It's one person who changed the game. He changed the entire game. And so again, you know, I get a little offended sometimes when, you know, he don't get the credit that he deserves, but that's just me, you know, because I know what he's put in. I know the blood, sweat, and tears and everything that he had to. This guy's fighting guys, and every night in these championship fights, these guys are outweighing him by 20 pounds. And there have only been a few instances with a couple of fighters that were close in his weight. But everybody else outweighing him, you know, 20 pounds plus. And he's going out there dominating these guys.
You just said that nobody could change your mind on that. What about your own Gervonta Davis, though? Floyd says that records are meant to be broken.
And guess what? We want Tank to break every record that's out there, and we're going to help him do that. We're going to help him do that.
Speaking of Tank, in his gym, you guys just had a recent signing in Malik Hawkins. He just made his Mayweather promotion debut last week.
Yeah, last Friday.
Talk to us about a sensational first-round knockout. Talk to us about that signing and getting more talent out of that Upton boxing gym.
Oh, just wait. Within the next month, we're going to have about 3 or 4 more signings. We're getting a new group of young fighters. You know, these youngsters are the future, and there's a lot of terrific talent all around the sport. You know, all around the world, and we're getting every bit of it.